Welcome again to another episode, Home Prime Radio. I don't know how this
Home
thing will go,
Radio.
but today is a very special day. I wanna say welcome to Michael Becerra, our new agent right here, our new partner. What's up, buddy? What's up?
I'm excited, man. Excited to be part of the team. Thanks for having me. Ready to make some moves.
Same here, same here. What's up, Yadiel?
What's up, guys?
Okay, what we're
Happy
gonna
to
talk
be
about
here.
today. So I guess it's something that you guys have experience on, and Michael, especially you. I see you are very active in the terms of social media, posting and stuff. So what you have going on? Tell us.
Yeah, man. I mean, social media it's evolved so much over the time, and I started with social media back in Mi Gente days. I don't know if you guys remember Mi Gente. It was like the first platform, and then went into MySpace and Facebook, Instagram. So just love posting content. Kind of started as a fun way for me to share pictures, and a way for me to be creative. And as you all know, it's kind of evolved into just the way that people communicate. With your friends, with your family, with potential clients and potential customers. So I'm just having fun, man, just being myself, sharing pictures of family and fun activities, but also sharing informative videos and content of what's going out in the market, what's happening in real estate, is the market crashing, these big questions that everyone's always asking. So it's fun, man. Next one that I have to learn is TikTok. I know you're an expert at TikTok.
We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah.
Michael, talk to me a little bit about your background. So where you came from, talk to me, tell me.
Yeah, man. So born in Key West, raised here in Tampa. Background is in marketing and advertising. Graduated from USF in 2012. And since then, been helping small businesses develop. Was a marketing director for a few companies here in Tampa, helped them with their social media presence. Also their traditional advertising like radio, TV, print. So I've been doing that. In the last year and a half, I've started my career in real estate. So looking to transition on my experience in marketing over to build my business and help Home Prime and build this business as well.
So how that transition to real estate affects your business, your previous business, or you get benefits of the knowledge that you already have in your previous business, and then you start implementing those stuff in your actual business as a real estate? Because I've been following you for a while, and you're doing great. You're doing great out there. So you have a pretty good, engagement and followers and stuff like that. Your content is great. How that transition, give you that trust for you in your new career?
Yeah, I mean, it was an awesome transition. So I was, before starting in real estate full time, I was a marketing director for a company. And in my free time, I started, I guess part time, I started creating content for real estate. Started going to showings with clients. Started, posting about those showings. Creating fun, interactive pieces of content while I had my my regular job. So it was a really a smooth transition from real estate being kind of a part-time weekend gig, free time, had fun creating content, and then when it was time for me to do this full time, I already had some clientele built off of the content I was creating. So it was a pretty fun and easy transition. It was a great timing. So.
And I think it's smooth at the same time, because you kind of know what to do when you get into a new business. You need to start promoting yourself out there as much as you can. That's what we do here. That's what we try to teach our agents in this company, to show up. I mean, the only thing you need to do is show up every day or every other day. Just be present there for your people. And there is no other way. There is no other way. And we need to start using the technology that is already there. It's free for now. I guess one day they're going to start charging us for using Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. But right now it's free. Right now you can engage with a lot of people that you don't know. People can start knowing you, your history and everything like that. So, but let me ask you, Yadiel Amoero. So what's up with you, man? Talk to us a little bit about your background, your experience, and in different other business that you have, and how social media has been, the way for you to show up in the new business.
So I mean, a little bit about me and my background. It's not something I ever really talk about. So when I hear other people talk about it, like Michael did, it sounds very professional, almost like if they practice it. Now, I'm not saying that you have.
Oh no, I have. I've practiced.
Um, well, so I don't practice. It's not something I've ever talked about. So I'll try it now, I guess, for the first time. So for me, I was just a regular employee growing up. I went to school. I went to USF actually for business. And then 2 years in, I decided that the teachers that were showing me about business had never even had a business themselves. So I kind of just started questioning, like, is this the place for me to be? During that same time, my parents had an assisted living that they were getting ready to either sell it or close it. So I figured that I would take care of it, like run it, take care of the business, and then just pay them like a monthly rent type thing instead of purchasing it from them. So I did that for about 2 years. I wasn't very active on social media with that business because it was very cap based. Like it doesn't matter how famous I would have gotten on social media, I couldn't bring in any more business. I was already capped. Compared to the businesses that we do now, where the more attention you get, the more income you could possibly make. So that's one of the reasons that I kind of started closing that business down. And then it was a complete mind shift change of there's all the money out there in the world and I can go after it all. And then one thing that I believe it was Grant Cardone that said that kind of changed my life was everything you want, a stranger has.
Yeah.
So when I noticed that everything I wanted in life, a stranger already has, is when I started saying like, dang, I got to start putting myself out there. I got to meet new people. I just got to see what's up. Obviously, the people that I know haven't gotten me to where I want to be. So that just means that I have to meet new people. And for me, it's just been kind of a back and forth battle because I like posting. I find the importance of posting. I think social media is very strong when you turn from becoming a consumer to a person that gives, because it can easily consume you. So, but for me, it's just very back and forth because I feel like there's people that do it so naturally. Like there's people that post their cars. There's people that post a plate of food. There's people that they're actively on there. And I don't think any less of them for doing that. But when I do it myself, I feel like I'm almost showing off or I don't know. So what I post and what I try to post and the content that I try planning around, I try to do it just more around work-based and what I can show people. Like if you can learn one thing from me, then social media kind of did its job. So yeah, I'm just back and forth with that challenge of seeing what I post, what I can post, what I can't post. And definitely, I think that if you're in business and you might think it's even too late to come into social media or whatever the case is, everybody should have a social media platform and a place to post your business.
So, and continue with your phrase about Grant Cardone, that, you need to start meeting other people because other people, have the money that you want. He has a very popular question. Sorry about that. Question is, who got my money? So you need to start asking yourself, who got my money? And then you're going to start finding those people that really got your money. So Alberto, so you just
I fixed it, bro. I fixed it.
Thanks God you're here, bro. Yeah, I want everybody to talk about him a little bit. How about you?
So basically, I was born and raised in Tampa. Came from a Cuban background. My parents came from Cuba when they were pretty young, but yeah, I just grew up in the Tampa Bay area my whole life. Went to school, graduated, went to St. Pete for baseball, then went to Miami for baseball. Then came back to ACC to just study, and then went to USF. Didn't really like how things were going with school, and so I just dropped out and started getting into real estate, and I've enjoyed it ever since. Been happy ever since I made the transition. But on the topic of social media, I would say since I'm the youngest one in this group, I've been able to I've been basically the main focal point of how social media has grown, because like everything coming up from my background and my growing, social media has been fairly around. Not as much as you guys because you guys are awfully older than me, but like social media has just grown
What's up?
upon
What's up? What you
my
say? What you say about older guys? What you say?
you're
I
old,
don't like
man.
that. I don't like that, man. Come on, man. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna
But
kick this
just
guy the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, just social media has grown upon my generation at least. So I've seen like social media has had a big impact on just everybody around me. So I feel like social media is a big part of how things are going and the direction everything has gone. So I feel like social media is is a big part of anything you do, honestly. Just like trying to market yourself as much as possible.
It's the way you market yourself. You know, it's depend the business that you are in, of course. So everybody say try to keep your life private, you know, your family private. But listen to me, if I show up in your social media and I don't see you like be that family guy, you know, that you enjoy your time as well. So I'm probably not gonna hire you or not gonna follow you because you just are one picture right there and that's it. So I want to see more than that. I want to see your family. I want to see your trip. I want to see that you are successful in every single aspect in life, you know, not only in business, but in your family and in your life as well. So what do you think about that, Michael?
I agree 100%. It's very important to be authentic, and not try to portray something that you're not. Just showing kind of the highlights, you know, of your life when you just close a deal. You know, people want to have a connection with you. And this, when someone hires you, they're hiring kind of your personality and who you are and what you represent, and obviously, you know, your expertise and what you could bring, you know, to them real estate wise. But you know, it's one of those things where you really have to learn how to balance, you know, your personal life along with, you know, everything else that you're able to share on social media. So yeah, I think it's
People want to
important.
see that. People want to see that you are authentic, that you are the real person, that you are the real deal. You know,
Exactly.
not only a face, not only a picture, not only one video, like you say, I just closed a deal. Yeah, but what happened at that time?
Exactly.
So you have to meet the client. So you get in the contract, you pass on a price, you pass an inspection, all those stuff, and then you only show the picture that I just closed the deal. It's not like
Yeah.
that. People are following you. People are following you because they want to see you. You know,
Yep.
they want to see the entire process. And then I remember one client that I have before. So he told me, I know everything about the real estate process because I follow you. I've been following you for years. I know that you first need to send an offer and then you put an escrow and then blah, 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 because I have a bunch of video out there explaining this kind of things.
You
And
add
it's
value. You added value.
exactly.
Added
I'm
value
not
to
inventing the wheel. I'm not inventing the wheel. I just got a script and say, okay, this is the step 1, step 2, step 3, step 4. So I'm just kind of educate my my followers out there. So when they hit me up and say, hey, I want to buy a house, so they already know what's the process, you know? So Alberto.
And it's different because when I first came into this company, Ariam told me, you know, you got to keep posting, you got to keep posting. And the first thing I did was put my steps out of the buying process. And ever since being with my friends or being with people that I've just known since high school, they'd be like, man, I really like what you're posting. I just keep doing it because, you know, I really like what you're posting out there. And it helps me out because it shows that what I'm putting out really helps them out as well, because it's changing people's lives. And that's
And it's
ultimately
real.
what I
And
want to do.
the information is real. They can go on Google and check that out.
Yep.
So like I
Exactly.
say, you are not inventing the wheel. You just give them the access to the right information, because there's a lot of bunch of trash out there. So you guys know that there's a lot of people talking trash out there about the market, about the economy, about everything. So you don't want to be that guy. You want to be the guy that brings the value to your followers, because those followers are potential client in the future. You have to see it that way. So I don't believe that one of my followers is going to buy a house from me, but I believe that one of them friend will be a referral from him.
Yep.
You know, so that's my belief in this system. That's why social media is so powerful right now.
Really is.
For me, the people that do it the best are the people that can just start recording their everyday lives. Like the people that
It's something
For
that
me, at least.
I'm personally now that we are more guys right here in the company, like showing up every day to the office. This is something that I want to show out there that we are real. You know, we work hard, we do the phone calls, we do the emails, the follow-up, we plan our day, we go on lunch like normal people, you know?
Yep.
Like normal people. I want to put this out there. Let's do a everyday blog. Like, let's put in our planner everyday blog and see what's going on, you know?
Consistency.
I think that's very important. At least for me, when I first started in real estate, guys, I was super lost. Like, you talk to me right this second, and it would be literally impossible to understand how lost I was just a year ago. Literally just a year ago. Like, my very first client, Ariam knows, my very, very, very first client, I was telling Alberto the other day. My very first client, bro, I literally just posted my very first post on social media. I had gotten my license like a day ago. Here's my first post, yo, I just became a realtor, blah, 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 blah. One of my ex's best friends hits me up. They go, yo, I want to buy a house. Bet, bro. I was excited as fuck. Yo, there's no way this is that easy. I just did my first post. I'm about to get like a 6 or 10 grand commission. What? There's no way this is that easy. Right? He wanted to see a house in Spring Hill about 40 minutes out. I think it was like a Saturday, first thing in the morning, Sunday, something like that. Fuck it. We got to do what we got to do. Let's go see this house. We went to go see a house, right? We went to go see 2 houses that day. We came back. He was like, yo, send an offer on this house. Bet? Shit. Yo, how do you prepare an offer? Blah, 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 blah. Let me send this offer. Sent the offer in. The offer gets accepted. The guy ghosts me. After we have an accepted offer, the guy ghosts me. I never hear from this kid again. Okay. And then to me, that was, well, it wasn't even the pain of losing the client. To me, that was against everything that I believed in real estate. For me in real estate, when you used to send a contract in, you were like stuck to that shit. Dude, you were going to jail if you didn't buy that house. Like, that was me and a year ago. Now I send contracts without even looking at a house, worrying about it later. If we get under contract, I have 3 days of escrow. I have whatever inspection periods we put. I don't give a fuck about that. So what I'm trying to say though is, even with the social media stuff and how I like to do of trying to show other people some of the things that has worked for me, at least, there's so much, it's so important to post as much as possible what you're currently going through, because I wouldn't be able to currently explain the things that I was going through a year ago. And I wish I would have recorded some of those things and some of the things that I was trying that right now I wouldn't even remember, because it's probably idiotic to even try those things.
Yeah.
So yeah, just post what you're actually doing, what as natural as you possibly can. And I think we'll have such great feedback on, hey, this is what we're doing. I'm not saying that this is what you have to do, but this might be what this is what's working for us. It could work for you.
And when you start doing that, you start getting feedback from other people. Say, hey, man, I saw you're doing this, but start implementing this. Maybe, can help your business to grow a little bit more. So that's the way that you create a business. That's the way that you grow a business, Like I said before, so Home Prime is built from feedbacks from you guys. So we sit down and say, okay, what's going on? What's new? What you want to add through our business? Yadiel bring a lot of things to this company. He knows that, and I know that. So we sit down, he got a lot of things on his mind, and we start putting everything together like a CRM system, KV Core. I don't even know about that, to be honest with you. He bring the idea, we start, testing, and then we got it. We got a system working perfectly. I mean, I don't see Home Prime without a system right now, to be honest with you, because I have everything under control. It's not about the control. It's about the with one click, with only one click, I can send a text to everybody right now. That's with awesome. One click. So I have everybody in the same system. We are one phase, and I really like that. So if we start putting this information out there every day, every single day, what we are doing, so I think we start getting a lot of feedbacks, and then we start building, the company more, in a better way. I think so. That's my belief.
Yeah, and I think it's important, both of you touched on it, is one, being consistent and also doing it in real time. I know a lot of a big mistake I did with social media when I first started is I created content and then I'd put it away. I'm like, oh, I'm going to save this for a specific moment. And I thought I was compiling this big bank of content. And then a month passed, 2 months passed, and that was all old news. So being in real time, doing, showing what we're going through in the moment, I think it is very important. It's a good point that Yadi.
And how fast the market changes as well is like very important too, because like just things change in a matter of months, and we could all attest for that.
Every video made within the last 2 years is worthless right now.
It's worthless right now.
Exactly.
Period. Every single offer that the agents sent 2 years ago, 12 months ago, is worthless right now with the market that we are living right now. And it's crazy. And I say that real estate doesn't change that fast, but with all information that is out there right now, people start getting all this information everywhere, and things start changing faster than 10 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Or before Facebook, before all the platforms that is out there, that when people start putting content and content and content, one video can blow up the entire social media and can change the mentality of every single one out there. We have the experience with Dogecoin, bro. Dogecoin. It's a meme coin. It's a worthless coin. And what happened?
Oh yeah.
A freaking video in TikTok make everyone say to the moon, like literally like to the moon. If you have $20, guys, invest in these coins, easy. Go to Robinhood, it's free. Put $20 and you will see what happens. And this thing goes up like crazy. So that's the power of social media out there. That's how can market can be, manipulated from other ones. So we need to start paying attention to that as well.
Yeah, and it's also our jobs to be on top of those things. And I don't know, sorry, I was texting a client, so I don't know what conversations we got into, but in regards to the 2 years are worthless, those things are very important. Like whatever offers we're sending in as agents right now, we have to have these conversations with our client. The client that we just sent an offer on was ready to send $7,000 over asking price. It's a different market. We sent $1,000 over asking price just because we were asking for $3,000 of closing costs, and we got approved day one.
So you don't really send 1,000. So you asking for 2,000.
We're still making $2,000.
Exactly.
So we still got the house for $2,000 cheaper. So it's those conversations that we have to be on top of, and those adjustments that we have to make quick. And then that's why videos are so important, even for ourselves, because right now anybody goes through our social media platforms, and what are they going to think? Yo, the market's crazy. We still got to send an over asking price. The more content, updated content we put out there, the more we're actually doing what we want, which is educating these people.
And we need to be upfront, man. We don't have to be afraid of, I'm gonna lose this client because I say it's not the right time to buy, or it's not the right time to send a $10,000 on top of the prior offers and stuff like that. I prefer to be upfront and protect my client's interest over than mine, to be honest with you, because that will talk to me. That will say more about me than anything else. So I protect their interest and say, hey, listen, I don't think it's the right time. I don't think it's the right house. Starting from there, because there's a lot of people that say, okay, this is the house, man, I have to buy this house. This is not the house. And the reason why is this, and this. Just like that. And this is something that we need to start giving that information out there, to putting this information out there for future realtors. Guess what? How many people become realtor in the last 2 years?
Shit ton.
A lot. And those people still thinking that we're still living in that market. And it's not true. It's not real.
No.
And they still giving that information out there, putting that information out there. And it's not real. Like Yadiel say, we need to start updating our content every single day. See what happened, That's what I think, that we need to start doing this, guys. We need to start doing this every day, blog, or every other day. So probably not every day, but every other day, we need to start doing like 30 minutes, 40 minutes workshop and see, you know, what's going on, what is trending, what's the new out there, how is this going to affect this, you know, because a lot of things can hit the real estate market, a lot of things. So we need
For
to
me,
start
a
being
perfect, sorry, for me, perfect content creating is moments like these, having them very often and bringing guests that consistently know more than us into these subjects that we're talking about. And these things you can literally cut up into TikToks, Instagram, YouTube videos. Essentially, this could be a YouTube video. So to me, that's the kind of the best way to do these recordings. I'm not a big fan of like the TikTok dancing stuff or like those viral stuff that go viral. For me, I would like to stay within my zone, which is this, and whoever finds knowledge in the content that we talk about, follow us. If not, it's cool.
That's it.
There's a lot of shit out there.
There's so many people in the world. So many people in the world.
There's so many people looking for information, man. So many people looking for a guy that give the right information.
Yep.
Like I say, there's a lot of trash out there. So you open your TikTok, you open your Instagram, you open your Facebook. And what happened?
Yeah.
Like dancing, somebody get hit by a ball, and let's put it in a slow motion because I want to see the effect and stuff like that. Come on, man. We can do better.
What happens
talking about trash.
What happens too is those clips are so small, and people just get a little bit here, a little bit there, a little bit in the middle, and then they missed
the entire.
They missed all this information, which is what's actually. And I don't really, and at least for me, I'm big on. Bro, I don't know the last time, unless it was with my wife or kid. I don't remember the last time I watched a movie. I don't remember the last time I watched regular TV. If I get home, I'm on YouTube learning some shit. Period. Yeah. Like that's for me. That's my content. That's what I enjoy watching. And ain't nobody out there giving it really from A to Z. You missed out the money part, motherfucker. How you did that part? So people are telling you like the things that they want to tell you, and they're missing a lot of things. So that's why I think if you do it live and you're actually doing it like that, and in regards to family too, all those things depends on how you put yourself. You want somebody more like happy and creative and stuff like that than Gary Vee. And if you go through his entire pages, all his businesses, you won't see a single picture of his wife or kid. Not a single one. And for me, at least though, I like to be the type where I would like to show a little bit of myself in every aspect. You know, I'm in real estate. I'm a father. I like doing this because I feel like that way you connect with the people a little more. But once you get to his level, I definitely understand why he's just like straight business.
I don't even know his wife.
You won't find a picture of her.
I don't even know if he got kids or not.
Yes, I think he has 1 kid or 2 kids.
Yeah, but you have to Google it.
Probably, yeah. And even then,
he's all about him. He has something very clear out there. I'm the content.
Yeah.
I am the content. Yeah. I don't need anything else. Just get a freaking camera and follow me. If I move my hand, this is going to be the content right there. Gary Vee just move a hand. You know what I mean? If I meet somebody, if I'm networking with somebody, I will record that moment. You know, I saw a lot of videos that kids crying next to him, like literally 17, 18 years old guy asking for, oh my God, what? And his message is very clear. You still young, man.
Yeah, you still have time. Gary Vee is awesome.
Because he's straight.
He's straightforward, but he's all about self-awareness and knowing, you know, what fits you and what works for you as an individual and as a businessman. One thing, going back to the content creation, one thing that he said in an interview recently, and I think you touched on it, is he doesn't content plan or content create, he documents. Yeah. So going back to that real time, you know, every day, he just documents his life, his interview, what he's doing that day, the networking events he has, and then, as Yadi said, he chops it up into little videos, and there's the content creation, is all the documentation that he's done throughout the day and throughout the week. So I think that's an important tactic to use, is documenting your everyday, documenting your work life and how you go about business, and then being able to chop that up into little pieces.
I was driving the other day to my house, and I start thinking, you know, we nobody of us will last forever in this planet. So we're gonna die one day. One day we're gonna die. But a video can last. A book can last.
Mhm.
A post in social
Yeah.
media can last as long as social media stay right there.
Exactly.
So that's why I started changing my mind. Like, I need to start doing content.
Yep.
I need to start doing content. Not only for me, it's for my son or for my future son or daughter. So I want them to see, oh, this is my daddy. So my daddy was here. So my daddy actually exists. My
Mhm.
daddy actually put in work. My daddy actually did the job in order for me to live the life that I'm living right now.
Yeah.
So my mission is to continue his legacy. You know what I mean? It's about legacy. It's not about is you're gonna last forever. It's about the legacy that's gonna stay right there. And there is a guy, a huge, huge mind, Bob Proctor. Do you know him? Bob Proctor is the creator of The Secret, the book. Bro, this guy died like past year. I think it was last year or this year, early this year. Man, his content out there is blowing up every single day. Every single day.
Nice.
So we need to start thinking about this more, about the legacy that we want to
Leave behind.
Leave behind.
to Urban. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
100%.
Definitely. That's a good point. And with that content and what you leave behind is important to be true to yourself, right? Don't fake it. Don't try to be something you're not. Document yourself in your reality and the growth that you're going to project. So definitely.
And you're just honestly helping humanity speed up. Like, why does it have to right now? And even all of us in our situations, whatever we're trying to go through, right? Like Arium's trying to create the biggest brokerage. Albertico is trying to create, like, let's say the biggest tour business. You're trying to become the best agent, right? So I think all of us could actually find either mentors or videos or somebody that's posting on YouTube that will help us get to where he's at in about half the time or even less than that.
Yeah.
Right. That means you literally have the opportunity to be twice as good as that guy by the time you've been the same years in business as that guy. So
True.
all those things are very necessary for us to keep evolving and getting better. And then all those things obviously come with changes like crypto that we'll get into another conversation about.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another thing that I want to propose to you guys, now that we're here, now that we are going to be facing every day, is to start planning our day in the way that our gratitude, let's write that down. Our goals, let's write that down. Let's do it every day. Let's read it every day. Let's start our day doing that things,
Oh yeah.
It's powerful, man.
It is.
That thing is powerful.
You gotta manifest. Speak it into existence. Create it in your mind.
I'm a big believer in that shit.
Absolutely.
I believe in energy and that you create things over any other bigger form of life that other people refer to.
And another thing that I want to do,
things.
and I know you guys will be with me on this, is let's create a huge what I call roadmap for our company. This is our company. Let's create our vision board, our big vision board, together. So where are we gonna be? Because that we put some pressure every day we came in this office.
Yep.
And we see this. I'm gonna see that. I'm gonna see the car that I want. I'm gonna see the house that I want. I'm gonna see the lifestyle that I want. So let's create that. Let's get a big piece of paper or whatever.
Yep.
Let's get a couple of magazine out there, cut it off, and put it out there. It's for us. It's our future. I got mine here, but I want to share with you guys. I want to share my vision with you guys.
I feel like
That
that's
way
important.
I feel that compromise,
Oh yeah. And then we gotta hold each other accountable, right?
Exactly.
We create a vision board together. Hey, everyone needs to put their part and be consistent, because if not, we're not gonna reach. Yep.
No, I feel like that's very important. It just, as you said, it holds anybody accountable. So if like you see that I'm slacking off, I see you're slacking off, and you want a Lamborghini, for example, you'd be like, look, how you expect to get a Lamborghini if you're not putting in the work to get one? You know what I mean? So it's very important to see what other people's goals are, to keep them accountable and keep yourself accountable, because we all try to work towards one goal. That's to be financially free. I imagine with everybody here.
Oh yeah,
That's a fact.
that's
a
the
fact
right
right
term. Financially free is a good term.
Yeah, man. All right. So I guess we cover a huge topic over here. So let's save some time for next one. So next one, I would like to talk about the future in the finance space, this transition to crypto and stuff like that. So I think it would be a good topic for us. So let's have some days to get ready for that topic, and let's do it on Monday. Okay?
Let's get
Let's
after
do
it.
it.
Let's do
Just
it.
All right, guys.
to get it off, the biggest advice that my parents gave me growing up, and I didn't believe it till I had hair in my ass, is tell me who you hang out with, and I will tell you who you are.
Yep,
That is the absolute fucking truth.
that's right.
Okay. Tell me who your 5 top friends are that you're hanging out with. They don't even got to be friends. Tell me who your 5 people that you hang out with on a daily basis are, and that is who you are.
Yeah. That's what you want. That's what we want you, Michael. That's what we want you. The first day we meet, we connect with your energy. We connect with your, you're enthusiastic. You are a very, very, very true guy. So you are the guy that I saw in videos, in posts, is the guy that I meet over here.
And
That's what we
likewise,
want you here.
I feel the same exact way about all of you guys. First time we met, the energy was right, and I want you guys to be my top 5 on MySpace. I want
MySpace. Let's bring MySpace back, guys.
No, man, come on. You don't go back, you go forward.
That's true. That's true.
Maybe we can do something new.
Let's-
Hey, nowadays,
You know what I mean?
nowadays-
You know what I mean?
Nowadays, there's so many things coming back, so don't leave those things behind.
Hey,
The Lion King came back stronger than ever. There's more money nowadays than ever, so you don't even have to recreate something new.
that's right. Nothing's
I
new.
really think there is a lot of things that we can create. There is a lot of things that we can do. So we just need to focus, sit down, and make a plan.
Put our minds together.
Put our goals and mind together, and something is gonna happen, man. Something is
The
gonna
only
happen. I
thing-
don't know if out there is another company like us. I don't care. I don't really care, because I personally think, and I feel that way, that this group is getting together. We are getting together. We're gonna start planning our things together, and we're gonna start getting our vision together. That way we build our roadmap, and a lot of things is gonna happen. I really think about that. I'm excited about that, to be honest with you.
I'm excited too. And for anybody watching, stay tuned, because we're going to share that journey in real time through the social media platforms.
Yes, sir.
The only thing
Let's
that
get
I ask is whatever we create, let's make it bigger than us.
Yeah,
absolutely. No ego.
So,
Follow me
definitely
on
no
IG.
ego, guys. Leave your egos at home.
On the doormat.
Thank you,
All right,
guys. Thank you. This was a great
Bye.
conversation.
Awesome,
Peace
guys.
out. See you in the next.
Have a nice day, guys.